Hey guys, and happy Monday, happy 4th of July. I've had this video recorded since I actually bought these pegboards, and I just haven't had a chance to do the voiceover, and I kind of forgot about it, but here we go. So I bought these pegboards at the Dollar Tree. Hopefully you guys can find them now. First thing that I'm going to do is clean them off because, you know, sometimes they have like some gritty stuff on them or they're just a little dirty. You want them as clean as possible so that everything, you know, gets stuck and works properly. So then what you're going to need is either some contact paper or some Cricut vinyl. This is the vinyl from the Dollar Tree and it works great. So I just went ahead, measured out the piece that I needed, and I just took my box cutter, kind of just ticked it where I wanted it, you know, where I was going to cut it. And then I took my box cutter, excuse me, and then just cut it down to size. You can use scissors if you want to. I can't cut a straight line. I can barely cut a straight line with my box cutter and a ruler, let alone with some scissors. So do whatever works for you. I like using my box cutter or my X-Acto knife, but like I said, whatever works for you, it works perfectly. If you want to put this in your Cricut machine, measure it out, see how big you want it, and have your Cricut do it, you can do that as well. That seemed like a lot of trouble, so I just did it this way. So then once you cut it down, you're just going to go ahead and take, like I said, you can get contact paper, whatever design you want. If you want it to be a different color as far as just like a solid color, you can do whatever you want. I just got this one because I had it on hand and I decided to use it. So here we go. All right, so you just go ahead and then you're just going to stick it on there. Make sure you smooth it out, get any bubbles out of it. This one went on pretty well. I didn't have any issues with it. The first one that I didn't turn out as great, but it worked out fine. So then once you get that on there, you're going to take something sharp and kind of poke the holes. I tried using just like a dull tip of a paintbrush initially, but it kept pulling on the vinyl. So I decided to get something sharp, poke holes through it, and then take my paintbrush and do it that way. I meant to cut some of this out, but I didn't. So here you go, seeing me poke all little holes, tried to speed it up as much as I could, but this really did help make it a lot easier. And like I said, it didn't pull the vinyl. So then you're just going to go ahead and do the same thing with the paintbrush, poke all the holes through. And then once you're done poking those holes through, you're pretty much done. You're going to add your accessories. Again, you can use contact paper. I think the next ones that I'm going to use are going to be going to be with some contact paper. I didn't show like my whole little setup because I haven't set it up yet. I don't know exactly where I want it to go and kind of how many I want to use. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of something that you can do to kind of just upgrade it, give it a little bit of pizzazz, make it your own, rather than just having either black or white, because those are the only two colors that Dollar Tree has. And I mean, you can even do this with a regular pegboard if you want to, just to kind of jazz it up a little bit. And this is how it looks with the pegs in it, and you can connect them. These weren't connecting right. I don't know what was going on, but I just couldn't get them to connect. And then the checker was kind of throwing me off because it wasn't matching up. But I think what I'm going to do is maybe do a different pattern on each of them, so then that way it doesn't really throw me off that much. But it's not a big deal, but you can just glue them together or clip them together, whatever you want, and then you can put them on your wall however you choose to do so. So I just wanted to give you guys this little idea. I hope it helps out. And that is it for now, guys. Until next time, be blessed and be the reason someone smiles. Bye, guys.